The beauty of being an American includes the freedom and rights that our brave servicemen and servicewomen have fought for. They are real heroes who have risked their own lives to protect ours. So for combat veterans who return home and need a helping hand, there's Combat Veterans to Careers.
After transitioning out of the military, I realized that it was difficult. I dealt with a number of challenges that I was not prepared for. Trying to find a new job, trying to figure out who I was, what my new normal was. These are some of the challenges that our veterans and their families face every day transitioning out of the military.
When I first got out, I thought, everybody around here, they want to hire veterans. They're always saying thank you for your service.
I'm Christian, this is Scout, and my husband, Chris, was in the Army for almost 8 years. He wanted to get out of the service to be closer to his family and also start his own family. I always knew it would be a challenge for him, but I don't think he realized how challenging it was going to be.
I didn't really have any drive as far as knowing what I wanted to do or what I could actually do.
Combat Veterans to Careers provides 360 degrees of support for our veterans and their families. When transitioning out of the military, there's a lot more involved than what people think. Our program provides the necessary support needed for our veterans and their families to live successful and fulfilling lives.
I came in, talked to David, and first thing he asked me is what I wanted to do. So I went on to explain to him, everything I could do. Things that I was capable of doing. He stopped me right in the middle of that and said, no, what do you want to do? And that's when I told him, I want to own my own business. And he was like, great, let's do that. And I was shocked.
The first question I ask our veterans is, what do you want to do and what are your goals? Then we sit down and we formulate a plan for them to reach those goals. It's not always easy, and sometimes we have to reassess and reevaluate for them to be able to reach those goals. Knowing that there's an organization or a group out there that's there to support you, that's what camaraderie is. And that's what we learned in the military, and that's what Combat Veterans to Careers is here to do. We're here to support our veterans and their families through this transition process.
With the help of CVC, veterans are able to confidently identify their strengths and talents. The CVC programs are more than just about helping our combat veterans find employment upon returning home. It's about empowering and supporting them throughout the entire transition to civilian life and finding a community of support. CVC provides educational, employment, and housing assistance, help with understanding and accessing physical and mental health care benefits through the VA, and making sure our combat veterans and their families receive the full care they deserve.
He got his foot in the door of school, got a position, and then it started to build from there.
Say when I got my first job, it was an amazing feeling. I wanted this, and I finally was able to earn it.
Whatever they need, we'll find the assistance for them so they don't have to do it alone, because they're not alone.
He helped me realize that, it's attainable. You can do it. Here's how we're going to do it. Let's get started right now. And that's what we did.
My wife has basically, I think she's seen a better me.
We got help with furniture, moving into apartment. We got diapers. We received gift cards, clothes, everything we needed to bring him into the world, and that's really helped us out a lot.
I think contributions to the CVC are really important. With the CVC, I've seen directly, how those contributions have helped the vets. I've seen vets find homes, vets get guidance as far as where they can get medical care, dental care.
We don't want to do it alone. We work with other organizations, the VA, and other government entities to help provide the resources and support necessary to help our veterans and their families. At the end of the day, it's about supporting our veterans that have served our country.
I'm very thankful that people contribute to CVC because a lot of people know when they get out what they want to do, but they don't know the process.
They don't just do it for you. They show you what you can do. They give you the resources you can use. They give you the path, and they watch you walk it, and they walk the path with you all the way through. It's like having my own guardian angel.
The community that we found here was very supportive, and more than that, they became our family.
CVC is dedicated to providing 360 degrees of support for combat veterans and their families as they transition to civilian life. Through local business and government contributions, they are supported from the time they move back home throughout their career path journey. Learn more at combatveteranstocareers.org.